Hi guys, welcome back to our channel once again. We are the gatekeepers. I am Emoli Eddie.
At Dennis Keton.
Yes guys, we have arrived. It's the AFCON 2024.
It's here once again.
Yeah, definitely it's
we
here.
brought to them AFCON 2021. We are back again guys with AFCON 2024.
You've been waiting for long, and of course it's back here in Africa. And AFCON 2024, all the teams are here, all the players are back from Europe, and except from a few, just to say, from a few, because speaking of from a few, I mean others, a club like Manchester United, I remember they had a talk with the Cameroon Football Association where they agreed their boy will not be coming. Actually, he will be coming, but a bit late after playing one more game. So which means Andre Onana will miss one game, just one, and he'll be back in the next game for the Cameroonians. So straight into it. Actually, the hosting nation will be Ivory Coast, and since they're the hosting nation, they'll be the one to open the field. That means they'll start the first game. So since they will be at home, they will be welcoming Guinea-Bissau. Actually, Guinea-Bissau, they were the first people to arrive at the scene. We call it the crime scene. Actually, they arrived at Ivory Coast, where I feel like they just came in. They just came in for a beating. Actually, guys, friendlies were played, and okay, Guinea-Bissau and Guinea, they're two different, right? Okay, so Guinea-Bissau will be meeting the host of the 2024 AFCON, Africa Cup of Nations, Ivory Coast.
Guys, just for some record, you might want to call it Ivory Coast, or you might want to call it Cote d'Ivoire. It's one in the same country. This is where AFCON 2024 is going to be hosted. AFCON 2024 will be hosted in Ivory Coast in 6 stadiums. One of those iconic stadiums, of course, the Standout Stadium, which will be hosting the opening match definitely, is named after a president, of course, Quantara, or what was that name? But Quantara Stadium, that is where the match will be held. We have 5 other stadiums whereby this tournament will be hosted in. So welcome to Africa, welcome to where football originated in. So brief something about Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is a country with a population of around 29 million people. Of course, we are Kenyans, so that's going to tell you that we are slightly more populated than them, because Kenya is a country with roughly 55 million people when you compare us to them right now. But we want to say congratulations to Ivory Coast for actually getting the bragging rights to host the 2024 AFCON, because Kenyans, we will be not the immediate next, but after Morocco, Kenya, we will be hosting this in collaboration with the East Africa bid, the Pamoja bid.
Definitely.
So we are ready for that. So as Pogba just told you, we are ready for AFCON. Just also to remind you, Pogba, who are last times champions of AFCON, and remind them also who they met in the final. Who won the AFCON 2021? Sadio Mane. Penalty. The last penalty, yes.
Yes, they played against Egypt. Right?
Egypt, Mo Salah.
Definitely, yeah. So Senegal, who are the defending champions this time round, actually.
Yes. So Senegal are the defending champions, but as rumors are going outside here, we have the defending champion Senegal. Then we have the most favored team currently. People are favoring Morocco. Then now we have again a team which people are saying has an advantage of being at home, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast will be contesting or competing for their 3rd African Cup of Nations trophy.
Definitely.
Currently they have 2 trophies. Nigeria has 3 trophies. Egypt has 8 trophies. So Kazi
Ipo, right?
Yes.
Well, speaking of Ivory Coast, Zaha was once in the squad, in the 54-man squad that was called, but he was again ruled out by the coach because he said that there were some internal issues, there was some fracas, and furthermore, the guy Wilfried Zaha has been inconsistent in the national team. So Zaha is out. Sebastian Haller is out with an injury.
Oh, just out. He might miss this game.
Yeah, he might.
But he's in the squad.
Definitely, he's just injured.
But for Zaha, he's out of the competition.
Totally. He was included at first, but
okay. Just for the record. What about Pepe?
Nicolas Pepe, I think he'll be there. will be there.
Pepe, it's a 50-50 thing, but we'll confirm it for you guys.
Yeah, it was kind of down him and Hala, but the Hala one is just an injury. Pepe, I think it's a slight one, but they won't start with these fixtures, but maybe we'll see them later on.
True.
So Ivory Coast against Guinea-Bissau at exactly 23:00 EAT
time. So guys, personally I'm super excited that AFCON is officially back, so I can't wait for this. So we at the Gatekeepers TV, we are purposing to bring to you these matches. So keep it here, we will be bringing them to you as they come. So straight to this, Ivory Coast. This is a team that has been scoring 9 goals, 5 goals, many goals in this tournament. In the lead to progressing to AFCON 2024, these guys only lost 1 match. They only lost 1 match out of the 6. So that tells you that this is a team which is well organized and they are ready to play. So Ivory Coast has a number of players, of course, and again, they are well set. Since they will be the host, Ivory Coast has a record of qualifying in almost all the 9 tournaments that has been played. They have always been qualifying to the second round. So this is not a team that you eliminate them in the first round. So chances are most assured these guys will be qualifying in the next stage. So as they are going to face Equatorial Guinea, a team which we don't want, Guinea-Bissau, sorry, we don't want to undermine any team. But what I'm going to tell you is this: the home advantage is going to favor Ivory Coast. The home fans, they will be making necessary noise, and the noise will not be small. It's going to be noise of all noises. So that's also going to favor these guys. Of course, trust you, most of the veteran players will be on the pitch to watch this game. Veteran, I mean people like Didier Drogba will be here to watch his players play. So that is a lot of motivation for Ivory Coast to actually do what they need to do. So I'm actually saying that Ivory Coast will continue their dominance of scoring goals, and they will be winning this opening match by 3-0. Clean sheet is a start of this match tonight.
I'm going with a 4-2 for Ivory Coast. Actually, they are good at scoring. Yeah, of course they're scoring a lot of goals. And on the other side, I won't undermine Guinea-Bissau, so I'm going with a 4-2 in favor of the home team, Ivory Coast, and the hosts. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is here now. Tomorrow at 17:00 East African time, Nigeria. What is the
nickname? The Super Eagles.
They will be playing against Equatorial Guinea. Now, Nigeria has been unlucky. I don't know why. They have such beautiful stars, big names, but on the field of play, there's something different. But Nigeria will be playing against Equatorial Guinea, a team which I feel like it won't be okay. I don't want to undermine them, but they're not that. Anyway, these are teams that bring surprise. But regardless, I don't know why, but I'm going with a 2-2 draw. I feel like Nigerians are just unlucky. Actually, I've been watching them for a while. They're just unlucky. So 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw, yeah. So Nigeria coming into this match after losing a friendly match 2-0. Which team was that? Which they lost to? Guinea. They lost to Guinea 2-0. And clearly, as Pogba just told you, Nigeria might be having some issues here and there which are unexplainable, but they better find their solution very fast, because the competition is officially starting, and this Sunday they will be in the playground to face this team, Equatorial Guinea. So Nigeria also the surprise miss due to injury will be Victor Boniface, whom personally I was expecting and very expectant to watch and to see how he will be performing in this game, but he will be absent. But Africa's best player of the season, of last season, if I can say, Victor Osimhen, right? He will be actually rallying or leading Nigerians to actually get goals and be able to win matches. So the question is, can Iwobi, can Osimhen and the entire team make sure that Nigeria progresses further than where they were last season? So for me, in this opening match, I feel like they will be motivated to rewrite the wrongs which they have been doing, and I'm going to give Super Eagles an opportunity to win by 2-1.
At exactly 8 p.m. East African time, Egypt, the Pharaohs or the Pharaohs, will be playing against Mozambique. Now, this one, Egypt are back, recharged. Mo Salah is here, and playing against Mozambique, a team which I feel like it's a bit lower in rankings compared to Egypt.
Correct.
So I'm going with Egypt to win this game by, let me say, 2-1. So Egypt, I'll be behind you 2-1.
Egypt versus Mozambique. My guys, my bet is on Mo Salah. Mo Salah left the Premier League having scored a brace and provided an assist. I'll be looking towards the combination of Mo Salah and Trezeguet. That should be a super combination. At the back, I'll be expecting El Neni and the rest to do whatever they gotta do. El Sharawi and the entire team. This is your stage. Egypt are coming into this match as the runners-up of 2021 AFCON.
Yeah.
They lost on penalties to Senegal and they allowed Sadio Mane to lift that trophy. So the question is, can they go for it straight and be able to get to the final and reclaim a trophy which they missed with a whisker? So for me, I feel like, yes, Egypt has the potential, they have the capability to do that. So as they are going to fight Mozambique, a team which I don't believe they will cause a lot of threat to them, I feel like, let me give Egypt straight up win 3-0.
That's where surprises come. They don't, according to you, they don't pose any threat, right?
Real.
That's the beauty of football. Actually, at 23:00, Ghana will be playing against Cape Verde.
Ghana versus Cape Verde.
Is Kudus from Ghana?
Kudus, yes. The Black Stars.
Definitely. So playing against Cape Verde.
Cape Verde. As we said, this is AFCON. All teams have equal opportunities. We are not undermining any team. But if we were to talk of strength-wise, we all know the Black Stars are more positioned to outplay Mozambique. But if they don't utilize their chances, Mozambique can actually get an opportunity and actually hit them back where it hurts. So I feel like this is going to be an interesting game for the Black Stars to open up with a win. They have also interesting players. Of course, Pogba just mentioned Kudus, a boy who was recently signed to West Ham, and he's a boy on form. So West Ham will be losing a player, have lost a player to AFCON whom they are praying for AFCON to end quickly so that they can get their Kudus back. So Kudus will be here to actually soldier on and make sure that Ghana reaches far. So I'm not even going to spend a lot of time, but let me be straight up with you. Give Ghana a chance to win by 1-0.
1-0. I'm going with a 2-0 in favor of Ghana. Actually, Pat is injured, right?
Pat is injured, man.
He's injured. Ghana, I'm giving you 2-0. A game, let me say 2-1 because Cape Verde also, they're here to fight for it. So 2-1 in favor of Ghana. If Ghana are the Black Stars, what about Nigeria?
Nigeria, they are the Super Eagles.
Okay. So I'm going with the Black Stars.
But you see countries like Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, Senegal,
West Africa, Cameroon.
These teams, they will not even be, they have not traveled a long distance. They're just neighboring countries there. So
just take a bus.
It's like a friendly war. If you look at teams like Mozambique, those are the teams who have actually traveled from far. By the way, I can't wait for South Africa, but it is what it is.
Definitely.
So guys, I know you might be wondering, where is Kenya in all this conversation? Apparently, Kenya, we never qualified in this season's AFCON, majorly because when people were playing for this qualification, Kenya had been banned. Kenya had been banned from AFCON because we had violated some FIFA rules, but we are officially back, so let's see whether we will be there. But as we told you, we confirmed to you, we will be the host alongside East African countries, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda in 2027. But before that, we have to make sure that in the next AFCON in Morocco, we must appear, right? So kazi ipo, so Kenya, we are here as spectators, as fans, but as we end, which team are you supporting to win this time?
Morocco. Achraf Hakimi and my goalkeeper Bono. I'll be behind you guys.
For me, I've always been an Ivory Coast guy. I've always loved Ivory Coast. So I'm going with Ivory Coast as my primary team. If push comes to shove, I'm going with Sadio Mane. So Sadio Mane will be my second option. But primary team, let it be known, I'm the Ivory Coast.
Yeah, Morocco all the way.
Let's see how it goes.
They go down, I go with them.
So guys, thank you so much for keeping it the Gatekeepers TV. Africa is our business and that's what we do best. So until next time, keep it the Gatekeepers TV. Get out.